Hippie.
Welcome back to another episode, you feel me? Another studio session, HQ studio session, but we potting, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today I got my guys in the building.
Yep.
You know, Wylit. You seen last episode, you know what it is. My dog right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, my dog.
I'm saying it's your boy Leeshawn in the building. I'm saying holding it down, representing. You know what it is.
My dog.
AB. I go by AB.
AB, yo, so
Sure.
so when it comes to like, we were chopping it up earlier about music and stuff. You're a big music head, it sounds like. You love it.
Of course.
But you say you're more into the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were kind of like giving us a different perspective of.
Like as a consumer, not to cut you off, but
No,
like,
you good.
You want me to continue?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But I was just saying, like, as a consumer, like, now having the opportunity to speak with artists, it's like, do they take into consideration how the consumer runs through their music, like their music activity is like based on what they're doing, how they're doing it throughout their day. Do they take into consideration like in their process from A to Z?
Right. No, it's a good take because like we think about it from a different angle, from the artist angle. Just like you were saying, like it's cool to ask someone from that perspective. From that side of the fence. So, you from New York?
Yeah, from there. Yeah.
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from here. I'm from Arizona.
Arizona, AZ in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yo. So, New York vibes to AZ vibes. What's been different for you?
Me personally?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Like in the music?
Nah, just in general.
Like being here
in AZ, the desert, coming to the desert from the city.
Oh God,
from the jungle, concrete jungle.
I mean, I've been here for a little bit, but it's cool. Like Scottsdale's cool.
Nice.
You been in clubs out there?
In
Scottsdale?
More like restaurants and shit like that.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant?
I really don't have a favorite, but
okay.
But I've been around. It's nice. The scenery is nice.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I hear about Sedona. I haven't been.
You gotta go.
But Sedona's nice.
You gotta go.
Yeah, people keep saying it.
Yeah.
But something to check out. You know?
So do you like nature though? Do you like being out in?
It's not my preference, but I mean I'll do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Being introduced to it. Yeah,
Right. Nah, it's beautiful. It's chill vibes. It's fresh.
Yeah. If you're not used to it, you definitely appreciate it. For sure.
Yeah, and if you've never experienced something like that.
I've never been to Sedona, and I've been.
And you've been here for years.
I know
that's crazy.
It smells like it's like nothing but like red. I mean, it's like it's greenery too, but it's like you smell like firewood. That's why I think about it.
So it does smell good.
They got that
snow.
One,
yeah.
They got that one McDonald's with the teal like blue logo. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Man, y'all gotta Google that shit, man. It's a McDonald's. It's like the only McDonald's in the world with a teal logo instead of like the traditional yellow. You know what I'm saying?
In Sedona?
In Sedona, if I'm not mistaken. I
think
think
it
it's
is
because the yellow in the McDonald's logo clashes too hard with like the red rocks.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, you know. That's some game for y'all right there too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just learned something from me. If you
but if you go to Sedona and it's like you've never been out like in that vibe before, it's a cool thing to experience for sure. It's a cool thing to experience going up north, especially get away from the city because it's like out here at least, you know, it's a little busy, especially in Phoenix, you know.
It is what it is. Like, have y'all traveled or been to other cities and shit like that?
Hey, I'm from where you from? I'm from New York. I'm from Washington Heights.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Shit, I've been to Cali. That's about it.
You?
Yeah, I'm from LA.
Let me correct myself.
Right.
I was born in New York. I'm from Arizona, though. Technically, that's how they be. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out here like pretty much all my life.
You were born there, but lived and grew up here.
I grew up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really like a West Coast. But I used to go out there often. You know, as a child and shit. Like I used to go back and forth. My dad worked at the airport. I told this story before. You know. And we had flight benefits or whatever, and so we would travel often. And my titis, my grandmother, my mama, she's still out there. You know, my cousins and all of them. Shout out to all of y'all in New Jersey and all that. Yeah, I still got hella family out there. I gotta take my kids, bro.
What part of Cali did you go to?
I went to Oceanside.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it's a
I
vibe.
went to Oceanside.
Oceanside is a vibe. Yeah. California, it's cool, but it's too expensive out there now.
Yeah. I think I went when I was like 10.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was like the first place like I went to, like outside of Arizona. I mean, it kind of gave me like Arizona vibes, but like, I don't know, like the air kind of quality was kind of different, and like everything was like elevated.
Yeah.
And the ocean, obviously, that was like the difference. I went out there.
You like being at the ocean, like the beach and shit?
Oh yeah, that shit was a vibe.
Yeah,
Sure.
hell yeah, that was cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
the water, salty to the motherfucker, but
Nah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nah, but where's a place that you could visit? Where would you like to go?
shit, I'll probably go to Texas.
Texas, cool.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Texas.
Texas could be the big as fuck.
Yeah.
Texas
I'll
big as
probably
fuck.
hit up Dallas. Probably go to Austin.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
it's the only one.
Or shit, I'll probably go to Atlanta too. You know what I'm saying.
What you showing?
I was showing him the McDonald's thing.
Let me see.
That it is.
I ain't never seen it.
Swipe through. Swipe all the way back right, and then swipe. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Fire. Have you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I ever been there.
I never been there.
Yeah.
I just know.
I mean, I've been to Sedona, but I don't think I ever been to that McDonald's.
Yeah, me either. I gotta take a trip.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't traveled, traveling is fun.
Yeah, we
for
went
sure.
there camping, and my foster mom, she had like a little cabin up there and shit. So
Cabin vibes, that's why.
yeah, she was
The
tight.
cabin vibes, hell yeah. But if y'all could visit anywhere, go travel anywhere, where would you want to go?
Man, bro. Where would I go? If I could just
I'd probably
go.
say Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah, I haven't been
Tokyo's fire, bro.
Yeah, well,
I'm going with bro.
yeah.
Japan and all.
Yeah,
Japan.
or something.
It'd be a culture shock.
Bags.
It'd be a culture shock. It'd be cool though. I love ramen. I want to go eat some ramen out there. Yo, so I don't know if you mind me talking about this, but you were in the military.
Right.
Yeah, so how was that experience, like being a part of that whole vibe of, the government?
I mean, it's something to. It's hard to explain to people who don't experience it.
Right.
Respectfully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But for those out there that have possibly been through it,
it's like so. I mean, have y'all been in sports or anything like that?
I played baseball when I was younger, but like
Oh yeah, what age?
I was young as hell.
I played a little football here and there, basketball, baseball.
Shit, I did track and field.
Nice.
So you know the experience of how it's like isolated from like your other like the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
So I mean that's kind of like what it was.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was the number one thing you learned from that whole experience?
To sharpen your skill set. Like as far as thinking, as far as capabilities, abilities, just assessing the situation of things. Like
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the young people these days don't think before they do something. So
Yeah.
it's not even young people. It's honestly, respectfully, it's just people. Period.
100%.
It's people at work. It's people in the drive-through. It's people on the internet. It's people walking their dogs. Like it's just people. Period. It's
no, 100.
It's all about adapting.
How do y'all feel like the world is right now? Like as far as like you say people are,
Right.
but how do you guys view like the whole us as a whole?
As a collective, as a country.
We can do as a country. Let's do as a country first.
Look at that shit.
I'm cool. As a country,
Yeah.
I mean, have you been watching what the world like? It really is speaking for itself. Like
I would say like
everything is shot.
I would say like there's a lot of cynics in the world, like a lot of people with like trust issues. I think I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta give them, and let God. I'm saying like you gotta when a person shows you who they are, you gotta
Take it for what it is.
Take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but carrying that that trait of being a cynic, you know what I'm saying, or not trusting somebody, that's going, what I'm saying, that's a burden on you. I'm saying, like, give people the benefit of the doubt, but once they show you who they are, then, distance yourself. But I think that's the biggest problem we got right now in America.
Man, I think the biggest problem we got is AI. Like what that shit's coming to. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people are paying attention to it.
You know what it is? I feel like people, honestly, like respectfully, people look like they don't know what they're doing.
In what terms? Like, what do you mean though?
They got no guidance.
Like this entire earth.
Right.
Everybody has not, like, with all due respect, like, I'm gonna get a little introspective here.
For sure.
Nobody has ever been on this earth before, and we think that, like, the way we are conceptualizing things, like, everybody is so biased about what they're thinking and saying that, like, as humbly as I can say this, like, nobody could ever, like, check themselves to, like, nobody ever can think that, like, maybe they're wrong about whatever they're thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, respectfully, like, I could tell the difference between you and me. Like, I can see that you can't even see that you're not even conceptualizing the fact that you could possibly be, like, wrong about even whatever you're saying. Like, that goes for the president, that goes for people.
Just because all of this shit made up.
I mean, what I'm, like, the logic can apply to how the government is ran, how borders are structured, how fucking flight paths are, whatever the,
Right.
like, why we use phones, like, fucking, like, just all type of shit. Like, what type of food we eat, why the taxes, why are we paying money to get money back for things that we, like, respectfully, like, this whole use of money is just so, it's budgeting resources. Like, that's not, that
Explain
shouldn't.
that.
And the crazy thing about that, though, just to add, not to cut you off,
No,
but
for
it's
sure.
like we live in a world of abundance. So it's like the capitalistic society is like what creates that, because it's like people, just like he was saying, people are focused on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's me. And I think that what we were talking about earlier, consumers,
Right.
people are consumers, and we're in a land of consumption every day. So it's like we're put on a certain frequency, and people that don't think that they're wrong or things like that, like you're saying, they have an agenda. So it's like they want to get you to believe those things and make you think sometimes, but it's like in the grand scheme of things, for real, me personally, the way that I feel and I think about it is that, like, we do have a higher conscious collective of just, like, information, and we're so far from that we're like our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, and those atoms that are within us, and, like, even water itself shares knowledge, you know what I'm saying, things like that, just like you're saying, the food, this, that, like, so it's like the cynical thing.
Yeah.
That's how people are looking at it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it can be overwhelming and shit, but it's like, as a whole, the country and us, I feel like we're, just like I was telling them the other day, like, we live in the greatest country in the world, I believe. I believe we live in the greatest country in the world, because even though there is an illusion, it's like we kind of live in the place of merit, where it's like you can earn what you.
Listen to what you just said. Like not to. I must, because I'm from New York. We be blunt. Like we gotta,
Right.
like, be direct about what I'm saying about what I'm talking about. Right.
100.
You like saying something is the greatest while saying, also acknowledging would you say what did you say? What word did you just use? Not delusion. What?
In the illusion.
What did you just say after that? So you said, even though there's a. What did you say?
I said that we live in
The
a
greatest-
capitalistic society where it's like
You said it's the greatest.
that we live in the greatest country in the world.
And you said, even though there's a.
There's an illusion, like yeah.
Even though you know that there's an illusion, that's like acknowledging a girl using girl math, and it'd be completely wrong. Like, but, like, you acknowledging that you seeing something wrong.
Right, because I don't agree with everything here 100%. There's something wrong.
What you was just saying prior. The people that is organizing the globe is making us operate how we've been operating. as a society.
100.
It's counterproductive to operating. So now that we're forced, if there's repercussions if we don't do shit, like.
See, but just back to like the whole money thing though, it's like a tool because it's like you can get out of the race and get out of the.
This shit dumb. This shit is dumb. It's dumb.
And I agree with you. I agree with you. Like it's not
visibly dumb.
It's not the best way because, like I said, we live in a world of abundance, so there's enough for everybody to have. There's not a need for us to go without, right?
Like, do y'all see the correlation of like we use money to get resources, but the way to get these things is through the money that is being controlled in order to get the thing. Like,
yeah, it's backwards.
And then you want to tell me that $1 means something, but then they just stop printing cents because it's costing like 10 cents to make a penny.
I think it was like 4 or 5
and you
cents.
telling me I'm supposed to listen to you people?
No, I feel that. I feel that because even though, like I said, back to it's a capitalistic society, the money itself, it's a debt. It's not even real, for real. Because you have a social, right? Mm-hmm. You have a social. Mm-hmm. We're all part of the corporate America, so we're owned
by force.
By force, and you know this because you signed that paper. You gave your life.
No, not even that. Because we didn't ask to be here.
Well, no, 100. But that's why
that's really where it starts because we were all babies. And we didn't ask to be here and got a social, and then now we're already in the shit that we just have to keep up with this shit.
It shows to life, though. I'm glad I was born here.
And anywhere, I guess. What causes you to think so introspectively and like deep about these things? Like what inspires that?
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna explain this. All right. Religion and like spirituality is hard to like. It's kind of hard to conceptualize, right?
Mm-hmm.
This notion of the thing that I'm about to say kind of like makes me like be a little bit arrogant, and also I'm from New York, so I'm a little bit arrogant. But it's cockiness.
Please share,
respectfully.
Please share.
Okay, watch this, right? They say man was made in the image of God, right? Okay. So if I'm an image of him, and he was born from a thing that like had superpowers and was like from this shit, so if he came from that, and I'm an image of him, then if he was here in the flesh and he came from something that has superpowers, then that doesn't mean then it's not too hard to fathom that if he came here in the flesh, then he can go back up or have powers to do whatever because he came from such a thing, right? So if I'm a spitting image of that, then with all due respect, right? Respectfully, white people who come from a lineage of doing a thing, thinking a way, doing certain things, having certain perspectives, and doing certain things, there will be no way that there will be no way that I could use your type of thinking, like capability. Like
when you say like things, I feel like in your head like something pops up, but like I'm interested like what things do they do?
Like they can't tell when they're tone deaf.
I could agree.
Bingo. Like they've never been able to do that in the history that they've been trying to tell us about history. I was born in watch this. I was born in 93. Prior to me, the world has been operating how it's been. I was born in 93. So now today, I'm of age that can understand that the world has been going how it's been going They're trying to make billions of people pick between A or B, as if
it's like the less of two evils.
It's like trying to herd 8 billion people into 2 doors, and y'all call it politics.
And you're talking about Republican
and
Democrats.
And you're gonna tell me that you can think for me. You're gonna tell me that I need to vote for you to tell me about using your mentality for my well-being.
So let me ask you this.
Never in life.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think that if you were, do you believe in the democracy? Do you think it's like fair?
Respectfully, explain democracy, because respectfully, I don't care, but like, explain talking.
So what I'm saying is like, if democracy was a real, like, the concept of it is basically we all decide who's up there, right?
Right.
So if we were to get people from our environments, people that thought like us, that were in those positions, do you think that would make a difference? So, because you're saying that people are tone deaf, and you got to think about it, it's like they're billionaires.
What's that show?
They haven't been.
What's that show with the zombies? It's like
Walking Dead.
This is the Walking Dead. Like, you know how like people
that was my shit too.
People had
I watched the, and you know the Walking Dead wasn't even about the zombies.
Right.
Politics all in the Walking Dead.
Humans doing shit like reorganizing.
And now I feel out the loop because I have never.
Yeah,
watched
like the Walking Dead.
I'm using it as an analogy.
Yeah.
To like.
I feel you.
No, further your point.
He onto something though. Cause I used to watch the Walking Dead, so.
Like just. Like, I'm just an introspective nigga, right? Like, it makes sense for all of us to use our brains to vote in one direction of a person to think for the masses of people who don't think like him, don't live where he live at, don't use the same towels, we don't eat the same snacks. We don't fill up the same car. We don't live.
Would you prefer there to be none of that?
Respectfully, like, if everybody was demanded to work at a job, let's say somebody goes to Walmart and works 8 hours at the register, spend your life 8 hours working at the register, and everything in your life is free. Why? Because we're all keeping the store running. For if people need to come in and get toilet paper, then they don't need to use this money to give it to you to go get the resource. If this tool ain't important, because I can just go in there and get it. But this whole use of this fucking money is about force, because like, if I don't pay taxes, it's a crime.
You go to jail.
If I walk across the street because you tell me it's a law, because you wanna restrict me walking this way versus this way, so you just use words on paper to tell me that I can't do it, but I'm from Brooklyn and I'll just smack you for you telling me what to. Why would I listen to you tell me about anything? Yeah. Like respectfully. Like, would you listen to me tell you how to like work, like do your job at work? No. Fuck you telling me about. And respectfully, America was not created by nobody other than Caucasian. And you gave us the history. So then you also, bro, they created schools and created the English word propaganda and told us what it was about, but then also implemented it at the same exact time. And people's attention span can't even understand that, like, it's being implemented in humans' life. by propaganda, because we're all using TVs and fucking phones and seeing shit, getting our news from people fucking.
Shit, yeah.
This is all just a
So how do you?
propaganda.
Let me ask you this though. How do you feel when you catch yourself in it? Like when you're doing those things, when you're watching your phone and when you're
You're just
consuming
realizing
it.
you're just.
How do you feel when
Watch
those
this,
moments when you really?
watch this. Compartmentalizing.
So you just tuck it away and don't
It's,
really.
it's compartmentalizing.
No.
Like
Elaborate.
it's like drinking. Just like we were talking about knowing your boundaries.
Yeah.
Like the brain is a muscle. So if you like, just like our bodies, we gotta exercise it, we gotta use it, we gotta strengthen it, we gotta do pull-ups, we gotta be able to hit the brain gym and shit like that.
Right.
So like, I'm not influenced by like internet consumption or just consumption of shit. My discernment is much better than I could tell somebody's discernment.
That's why you said you have an Instagram, but like you don't use it.
No, it's not that. I've been procrastinating about cultivating, but like, I'm also respectfully, I'm dolo. So like,
Wait, and how old are you? You said you're born in '93, right?
yeah, I'm 32.
So you're 32.
Yeah.
Do you think it's an age thing that like you don't feel like you want to tap into like social media and all that shit, or is it strictly like your perspective on like life and like the trap you feel like we're kind of like put into by force, and there's really no way out though, essentially, right?
Death,
Exactly.
respectfully, but like respectfully, these things like you can have your perspective, you can have your opinion. These things make sense, don't they?
Absolutely.
I've been.
Some of it. I mean, I'm trying to process everything you're saying.
What I mean by
but it's a lot.
sense,
It's like a lot of information, but it's like.
But like.
I don't think you're crazy. I mean, it's you think different than most, but I mean, like, you're onto something, I guess.
It just makes sense comparative to your capability to understand what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not calling nobody
It's
idiots.
interesting that you have that perspective because, like, I just think about like how you have this energy to you and like the New York vibe of like nobody can tell you nothing, right? So how was your experience when you were in the military and had to listen to these people? And it's these same people that you're talking about. So it's like, how was that experience for you? Where it was like,
I mean, I guess I can make this make sense. All right. They use aggression and derogatory tactics to strengthen your manhood or your.
they try to basically like break you down and then build you back up, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've had to quickly because again, like I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect. So like as a
man, genuinely like that's how people feel for real.
Whatever your machismo is, you're entitled to use that card whenever you see fit. So I mean, there's been instances where people got disrespectful, and I said, "Hey, I don't give a fuck about rank. Like, I'm personally, hey, I'm still from like it's cool. Like,
I'll smack the shit out
I
you.
I came here voluntarily, but don't like you don't have to be derogatory to make men strong. That's you don't have to be disrespectful. Like, no, we're not doing bitches and motherfuckers, and we're not doing that. Like lead with aggression, cool, but like don't get disrespectful because I'm not gonna personally give a fuck about rank if I need to address you.
Absolutely.
Like as men, and so like. But I mean, I'm sure that happens in the NFL. I'm sure that happens in the NBA. I'm sure that happens with men. I'm sure that happens with fathers and sons and brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens
all across the board.
You know, at the end of the day, we're men. You know, but
what do you think is more important, respect or love?
Respect.
What do you guys think?
For sure.
Yeah. I
would say love. Cause if if you got love, you gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? That, respect comes from love.
Right. Have you ever had someone that loved you and disrespected you?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily come with it. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I'm gonna say respect too, bro, because I feel like love will get you killed. You know, in a lot of different ways. You know,
That's
and it can be just as simple as like somebody you love disrespecting you.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like that shit hurts. You know, you got to deal with that sometimes. You got to like, you know.
No, I feel like I think the most important thing overall for real is just like you said, everybody's got their own threshold of what they're willing to take and what you're willing, you know, as a man or as a person, generally, like, you know, it's like it's crazy because all those things that you speak about, like people are stuck in it and aren't informed about it or don't even look at it the way you do or, you know, think about it the way you do. And I'm glad you're able to speak that because people watching this, they're like, I never thought of that. You know what I'm saying? I never even.
I mean, hopefully, you know.
Right, and it will because it's just like you're just sharing your testimony of like what you think or what you know. And even though we're all different, it's like sometimes we think alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mean to overtake the pod with
Bro,
just me.
It ain't no thing. It's the flow.
This is the fucking pod.
It's the
man.
flow.
We're podding, bro.
And that's the thing about this. It's like we just sit and have a conversation.
No, for sure.
That's the best thing about it. We can say anything as long as you're willing to stand on it, what you believe in, because it's on camera. Whatever you do on camera, like you can't take it back. It's on camera, and once it gets into the fucking internet, it's there forever. Forever. So it's cool now, and it's fucked up because like people don't see it. They don't see it how like they're literally controlled every moment of every second, and just like you're saying, the phones and stuff, they design them apps and they design it for you to be on it 24/7.
All these
addicted.
algorithms and shit.
It's like drugs. So people are addicted, and we like back to the consumer thing. We live in a consumer society where people are addicted to instant gratification. So they hear things, they hear this, they hear that. People like this, they like me. It's like they want to be, you know.
I'm not gonna not too sure.
You good?
I'm not gonna lie. Everything that I've been saying, low key, I've been waiting to do this.
Hell yeah.
It's like
Hell
I
yeah.
really haven't had the opportunity, and I'm waiting to create on my own. Even when I do, you know, I'm gonna start my own shit. You know, get my own.
What's your channel name? Do you have a name?
I don't have a name.
Not name. Hey, yo, you guys.
Everything is still under construction.
It's still under construction. Do you have an Instagram though we can still plug up though?
No.
Not yet?
I didn't do anything social yet.
Okay, listen, guys. So if it's down there, subscribe to it. When he finally puts it out, gets right, I'll add it to the bottom. Follow. Follow that shit. And you don't follow Wylit. And my dog, do you have an Instagram you want to share?
Yes, sir. Valley Boy, SRM Music.
Yeah.
Check me out.
Yeah. So you've been creating music for a while with him? Or?
I mean, I just barely started, you know, getting back into it. Still trying to figure everything out. Everything is just different from, you know, cause I got done doing time. I'm saying I've been home for almost 2 years.
How long you sit down for?
10.
God damn.
I did 10 years.
I'm glad you out, brother.
Man, I'm glad I'm out.
I'm glad you out.
You know, parole's off, you know, next month.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, have more life, more blessings to you, brother.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, I've been doing good, bro. I've just been working.
What's the number one thing you learned from that experience, for real?
That you gotta think before you do shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shit can just happen like that. And next thing you know, 10 years gone. Snatched away from you. You know what I'm saying? I just learned, bro, like, to be humble, man. Just, I think my gratitude level is just, like, higher than a lot of people. You know, certain people care about certain things that I don't really give a fuck about, honestly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think even though I've been out for almost 2 years, I'm still, like, trying to find my groove as a person. But I'm getting more comfortable in my own skin as a human. Like, when I first came out, like, shit, he can tell you, like, I was calling this nigga in the motherfucking Walmart, like, nigga, I'm tripping out, bro. Like, this shit's a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was the hardest thing to get adjusted to?
Just being around, like, a whole bunch of people.
Ooh.
You know, because you get accustomed to being around a certain crowd of people. Like, when you're locked down, you know, you see the same colors, you know, orange shirts, orange pants, you know, gray walls every day. You know, it's like being in a snow globe, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you ever played a video game, you hit a certain point, and you can't go past that point. It's like an invisible wall.
Yeah.
That's that's prison, man. You know, so getting out, you got access to so many different things, bro, and that like that dopamine just kicks in, and you just want to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
I think that's like been the biggest issue for me, kind of just like honing in and doing music because I've been distracted by other things. You know, if it's women, you know, the internet, you know, shit that don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I think I had to like lock in on, you know, finding my place as a person. You know what I'm saying? But I got 10 years that's missing. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give myself grace to a certain extent, but also like be hard on myself at the same time. Cause you know, like time goes by fast, man. I don't want to look up 5 years from now and be in the same place on some bummy shit and be like, what the fuck I've been doing with my life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't try to be in my head about it. You know, I'm like I said, gratitude level on a whole different level. I'm just grateful to be alive and be out and be, you know what I'm saying, surrounded by my brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like full circle.
Yeah.
When I'm with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? For real.
To anybody out there listening that might be going in having to do some time and, you know, never done it before, something fresh for them, any words of advice for them or anything you want to?
I would just say, man, depending on how much time you're doing, bro, you just, for me, like while I was doing time, bro, I didn't really think about the streets like that, to be honest with you. It's like prison is its own little world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you think about, like, you reminisce on the past, but you're not thinking about present day, about what the fuck's going on in the street. Like for me, I can't speak for anybody else. But you know what I'm saying? If you're doing a bid right now, man, like come out. You know, if you do got a date, I'm saying if you do have a chance to, you know, come back out, you know what I'm saying, on the streets, man, like come back, you know what I'm saying, 2.0. Not negative 1.5. You know, you got to elevate. I wish I would have, you know what I'm saying, like, did certain things in there, you know, to prepare myself for the streets. For sure. But, but like, you know what I'm saying, I'm here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's
God bless.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. I'm here, man. Like, I could have still been in that motherfucker.
Right.
Doing 10 more, 20 more, so.
And how did y'all start doing music, Messi?
Man, bro, we met in the Tillos.
Yeah. This nigga was looking for weed. I heard about him because the homie, my nigga Emmanuel, that was like my ace dude coon at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, hey, it's this nigga running around, he rapping and shit. He got this little group called Goon Nation and shit. And at the time, I went by Goon. That was my street name. And I was getting into like tagging and shit like that. I wasn't really a good tagger, but you know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with some of the Mexican homies, you know what I'm saying? They was tagging and shit, so, you know, it was like on some bandwagon shit. I was trying to tag, whatever. I wasn't really good at it, but I heard of him because of, you know, the whole Goon Nation shit, and you know what I'm saying, that he rapped as well. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Then when I finally met the nigga, I was like, oh shit. This the guy I've been hearing about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you wanted some weed. You know what I'm saying? I showed that nigga where to go get some weed at.
I really thought this nigga was going to run off with my shit. Because I was like, what I say? I was like, hey, bro, you know where to get some weed? And he was like, yeah, I got you. And I was like, all right. And so, like, I didn't know where he was going. You feel me? But he just disappeared for a little second. And me and the other homies, we were just kind of just standing around just waiting for bro to come back. You know, like, hopefully the nigga come back. And then he came back. So, you feel me? Hand me my weed.
Yep.
And then what happened after that? We was walking off. And
I was like, nigga, just be coming with y'all niggas and shit. Let me blow down, shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, since that day.
So you were already who you were when you met him needing weed, though?
Nah, not necessarily.
Because you said he knew who you were, so you knew he rapped, I guess, when y'all didn't know each other?
No, I didn't know nothing about him at the time.
But
I didn't know he existed until that moment. You feel me?
But did you rap already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was already rapping.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I never been like in the studio
Right.
before, you know, like meeting this nigga, and yeah, I was just writing shit, honestly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like freestyling over beats and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, when we first met, nigga, we wasn't even recording music. We was recording music on the motherfucking iPad with a phone.
For real. Like we wasn't even in no studio for real. And when we first went to the studio, it was the homies Mad Dog's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hella ironic how y'all linked after that, just from.
It's because he was consistent, bro. Like I don't know what he saw in me, or like if he just felt my vibe or whatever. But like nigga came to my house every day after that. You feel what I'm saying? Was knocking on my door every day. My mom, my sister, they be like, bro, here. You feel me? And there was times where like I'd be sleeping, and he come knock on my room door because my mom and them didn't let him in because he used to always come through.
Yeah.
My mom, she treat all my friends like her son. You feel me? So once she build that like rapport with you, it's like, oh, you know he back there asleep, go wake him up. You feel me?
Shit,
And
sometimes this nigga wouldn't even be at the crib.
yeah, on God.
I just be camping out in this nigga room.
You feel me? Just like doing his own thing. But that's like our relationship is like really my brother. You feel me? So like he'd come in there, boom, 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 boom. Shit, I open the door up. Shit, I lay my ass back down, go to sleep, and he get to recording. Like literally while I'm asleep, he'll be sitting there recording music. You know? But we kind of just built that relationship. And that was like later on actually, because like I said, we didn't, or like you said, we didn't have studio equipment at first.
Yeah, we didn't.
It took a while for me to get my own studio equipment, start setting up at the house.
I mean, I think it kind of like, shit. To be honest, from my eyes, like I think that shit happens like quick, because we was recording at Mad Dog's house, and I was at the time I was writing a book, and my teacher gave me a laptop. Because he liked like the book I was writing. He's like, man, you need to write this shit. I'm going to give you the laptop to write the book on. I forgot what the fuck happened, man. Like, I stopped going to school. Oh, yeah, because I was in elementary school. I was in 8th grade, but I graduated and went to the 9th grade. So I was in high school. So I wasn't going to that school no more, but I still had the laptop. It's like, man, when you done, bro, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Just come to the school and drop off the laptop when you done writing the book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I started, you know, got into the streets or whatever, and I stopped writing the book. I started really focusing on like making music. Right. So I told this nigga like, nigga, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck what Mad Dog got going on, because that nigga started acting funny or whatever. I'm saying, you know, shout out Mad Dog. I'm saying no disrespect to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Without you, you know, we wouldn't be able to put out our first couple songs. You know what I'm saying? Without that nigga. But, you know what I'm saying, we ended up, like, venturing off and doing doing our own thing. Because I had the laptop. So we started using the laptop or whatever. I think that shit caught a virus or whatever. And this nigga ended up getting another laptop, I think, from the homie Hyman. So, and we started recording off that motherfucker. So.
Y'all downloading whatever on that motherfucker.
Man.
Downloading beats, downloading
all that type of music and shit, albums, you know, back in the day you using like, what's it, what was that shit called? Pirate something.
Pirate Bay?
Pirate Bay, you know what I'm saying? all that type of shit, like, you know.
Yeah! Shout out Pirate Bay, man.
Shout out Pirate Bay, old school. Djhmp Piff, all that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck around down with the wrong mixtape, nigga.
That shit is lit.
Hell yeah. No, that's the way you gotta do it. You know, get it how you can.
Yeah.
With what you can. Especially when you're young and hungry, you just want to get this shit done.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, let's do it, find a way.
Yeah.
Somehow, we gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Now, side note, did you ever finish that book or think about finishing that book?
I mean, I finished the book. I just never wrote it down on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, get it published.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I hope you do, man. That'd be fire to say you wrote a book.
I'm writing the book right now, man.
Nice.
Shit.
Nice.
As we speak, man, that shit gonna be universal, man. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to writing, like how do you get in your zone of like finding inspiration to do that? Or what made you even want to do that?
I don't know. I think I've always been like a visionary. I'm saying, like, I think I always had like the spark to entertain people in some type of way, either if that's through music, through poetry, or through storytelling. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think like music just came natural to me.
Because you were writing already.
Yeah, I was
you were just putting stuff together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gifted at writing.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying, like I can
Fire.
I articulate myself better through writing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
For sure. So I think writing that book, you know what I'm saying, always daydreaming shit, always picturing like shit where I want my life to be and how I want certain things to play out, and like always wanted people to see like our side of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like always seeing like what was going on in LA, what was going on in New York. Always wanted people to see what the fuck was going on out here.
In AZ.
Yeah.
The desert, yeah.
Yeah, so growing up I was like really hipped on like niggas like Ice Cube,
nice.
John Singleton, you know, Spike Lee and shit like that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? That was like when I first grew up, my biggest influences. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just music. It was like I was like, damn, I want to do screenplays. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to write a book. Yeah.
Screenplays, because that's something that I would love some help with, or to sit down and put a little 30-minute short film together. You know what I'm saying? About something that'd be fun. That'd be dope to do.
Hell yeah.
That'd be really dope to do. So I'm glad I met you. That's cool.
Yeah, man, for sure. Just showing like nigga how we grew up out here, man. Like shit, because when people think about Arizona, they think about, man, shit boring. It's motherfucking tumbleweeds and shit.
What I say
it's
in the
dirt.
last pod, I was like, Arizona don't got no culture.
It don't got no culture, but
it
do to a certain extent.
But
it's just like
it's got its own culture of things. Though.
It's just
like the desert and the way it is out here.
Not to cut the
You
Oh, you said you said something about Rum Nitty earlier?
Yeah, Rum Nitty, yeah.
So,
Phoenix nigga.
Yeah, that's the only. I don't know anything cool about Arizona other than Rum Nitty.
Yeah.
Respectfully, like, as far as like culture, like I mean.
Yeah, I mean it probably it probably doesn't have like no pop culture, but like
nah,
you know what I'm saying,
not
but
no pop culture.
Because we all, you know, we doing tug of war out here. You know what I'm saying? We pulling from different cities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What's really promoted about Arizona, respectfully? Like, because y'all are from here, right?
I would say nigga shit drugs.
Nah, hell nah.
For real,
hell nah.
That's just like.
Nah, when you think about Arizona for real, from an outsider looking in, for real, it's like what I always see is just nature.
Yeah,
it's nature. It's like it's a place of nature, and it's a place of just like, you know, just the environment. You know what I'm saying? You got things like we're just talking about, like Sedona. You know what I'm saying? And then like it's like out in the desert, it's got their own culture, and a lot of the culture out here I see is like culture. Like it's Native Americans.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. They run the culture out here for real, but it's like also Mexicans because we're close to the border. Yeah. So, but it's a different culture.
Yeah,
but there is a culture. It's not like he said pop culture. You know what I'm
culture,
saying? But it's like you come out here and you enjoy like the nature part of it.
Yeah, facts.
Scottsdale, like
that's a party place though.
Yeah, it don't look culture.
No, well, Scottsdale literally was built. Scottsdale was literally built for rich people to party. That shit is built for rich people to party.
Scottsdale, people from Scottsdale.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like if you have money, like you can do a lot of shit out here.
That part.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you don't got, if you're a broke ass, if you're a broke ass nigga, you can't do shit out here, man.
It's not like other places for sure. Like other places, like it's different fun. You know what I'm saying?
Now the things to do here are cool. You know, I'm not really a people person. I really ain't met. I ain't really have to.
What have you done here?
Like this, like I've been to bars. I've been to Queen Creek, I think.
What was out there?
When'd you go out there?
Was there like a bar out there in
shit.
Queen Creek?
Or? I did some like pickleball shit. But it was like a big ass Dave & Buster's type pickleball.
Okay.
Place and eatery, and then I did some
like probably like Top Golf or something.
No.
Fat Cats or some shit like that.
I seen that.
Yeah, Fat Cats.
You know
that wasn't it.
No.
You know what's interesting? Like
Pecan Grove or something like that.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Like I be watching like memes and shit. You know those niggas that be like interviewing people and shit, like bitches and shit, asking them like, hey, does size matter or like all this crazy shit? Like, what's the craziest thing you did? It'd be out here.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit be out here.
But everything is algorithm based, so like the shit that you are seeing is shit that is
lie.
subject to who you are, and
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
like, and where you're at, and
Right.
what you're surrounded by. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I ran into a YouTuber at Vesa Gym, the Vesa Gym.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was hooping. It's a light skinned dude, and he does like questions with his younger sister, with the money, with like every question. It's like a trick they do to. And she has to outsmart him and shit like that. You know. So I've seen perspectives of the growth of Arizona as far as like tourism and things coming. Like I hear about Westgate. I didn't really
Never been to Westgate?
No.
Oh yeah, Westgate's lit.
And the thing is about AZ is like it's
Been to Westgate.
growing
Yeah.
because like other places are getting fucked up. If you think about it, like other places are getting fucked up, so people are coming
Like
to
states or
states. Other states are getting fucked up, so they have to come here.
Yeah.
And it's like out here, there's no
Shit.
natural disasters. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I think that's the biggest thing that's changed in like 10 years, bro. Cause like every time I'm like in a Lyft or something, Uber, I ask like, "Hey man, where you from?" Like you just hear the accent and shit. Like, "Oh, I'm from Kansas," or
Yeah.
"I'm from Florida,"
Yeah.
or "I'm from Cali." You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people.
And they're
moving
building
out
a lot out here. They've built a lot, but they're still building a lot, and they're planning on building so much more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Scottsdale, they're gonna get like a movie productions place that's gonna be like another Hollywood type place, you know, productions. Then like up North Phoenix, they're doing like supposedly they're gonna do a whole new shopping center that's gonna be crazy. And then like over by Westgate, there was supposed to be a new hotel. I think it stopped now, but it's gonna have like a beach in it, and it's gonna be the biggest like. It's supposed to be really huge and shit, and it's like
Yeah.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. We driving by.
it's
that
called
shit.
like Live or I don't know what it's called actually.
Where's that shit where they got like the Hot Wheel thing?
You
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not familiar. No. But AZ is a trip though. AZ is a trip, but
Yeah.
it's grown. It's grown for real.
Mhm.
For real. But in comparisons, like I said, to other places, we don't deal with no natural disasters. We don't deal with no bullshit.
Shit,
for
our
the
natural
heat,
disasters and heat, like
120,
that should be.
125. That should get hot.
That heat, man.
It get cold.
Yeah.
Not freezing.
Water should be.
I
Water
think-
should be free here.
Water should be free, but we're running out of it though.
Yeah.
Because they use it. I don't know why they want to have grass here. They want to have giant resorts with grass and shit and doing all this shit, and it's like misuse of water.
Yeah. I think like from like what I've seen though, like, you know, game banging out here is just like anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a lot of that shit growing up, you know what I'm saying? And people like that, you know, haven't been out here, they might be like, man, ain't none of that shit out here.
Hell no, but see, it's people like that I feel like they need to realize that wherever you're at, people get active. Like people, there's
Like,
Yeah.
no matter where you're at.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that because people, like I've heard people be like, such and such Indian school that, and like me not knowing shit, like I don't know what that is, but
27, yeah, that shit really be like that too.
So get why I said that. Obviously, y'all being from here, me saying that, y'all would have more of a idea of
clear insight.
why
Yeah.
somebody would say that versus an outsider. So like,
Right.
I'm gonna walk around humble and respectful because yes, everybody gets active everywhere.
No,
You know what I'm
God.
saying? So
Oh, God.
yeah, I like not knowing shit because I'm neutral everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's like all about how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
How you carry yourself, what your energy is like, you know.
Mhm.
I think that plays a major part.
Yeah.
Especially going places you don't know and things, you know. And you always gotta move smart, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what, you always gotta move smart, you know.
Yeah, I move with a certain energy. You wouldn't even know that. Like I got like a whole kind of like gangster mentality, like mask behind some whole other shit. I'd be at work on some, you know.
You gotta,
And you know, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But like, man, I really come from a real place where real things happen to real people.
See, you know, respectfully, I hate the fact of having to do that.
Me too. I get tired of that shit.
I don't do it, bro.
That's a fact.
Like something about me won't allow me to do it. I'm like, if I have to do it, then you're making me defensive about whatever you think.
But that's how it is when you're working for something like that's like corporate. And you like, you know,
And
you gotta work for something like private owned shit or like family owned or like your own business or like, you know, to be able to move with that type of like.
But even then though, like customer service, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
If you're gonna be in sales or you're gonna deal with people, you know, for your business, you know.
my thing is me being introspective again, right? Like me being at a job doesn't mean I work for you. Like we gotta stop thinking that. I replied to an ad because you needed somebody there. Cool. I applied. Cool. I came here. You decided to give me work. I decided to take my time to be here. You decided to give me money. Now that doesn't mean you tell me to do shit. Like asking me to do shit versus telling me to do shit. No, don't. I do it with police. I have to do it with police because you enforce law. I defend law.
100%.
So if why wouldn't I be able to defend whatever the thing?
Hold on. Say that again. Say that again. One more time.
Police enforce law.
Right.
The military defends law.
Okay, you talking about it from a whole military perspective.
I'm talking about.
I was like, damn, that was hard. I wasn't trying to.
The reason why I have to use that analogy is because there has to be a level of thought process I go through in order to do a task from somebody telling me to do something. Just because you pay me doesn't mean you tell me to clean toilets. Like,
depending on your job, though, right?
Okay, let me.
But if you're a janitor and your job is to clean toilets, then like.
Granted, okay. I guess my point is, I don't feel the need to watch my tongue to a manager or a CEO or the president or whoever the case.
You treat people like people.
Because they're that, like whether it's a cop, like.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's certain, it's just. Like,
and I think the frustrating thing with that is that, like, when people go into those positions,
right.
they've never really maybe been in that position.
Like, as far as what?
Power, like, you know what I'm saying, or having the ability to tell you something in their mind what they think is power over someone.
Yeah.
So they sometimes abuse it.
Yeah.
Because you deal with some people, some managers, some people that are cool. They're like humans. You know, because they tell how they tell you to do something, as opposed to other people that probably never felt that or never done that. They're gonna abuse that.
And unfortunately, as a man who has integrity, I'm gonna identify it very, very fast. Because unfortunately, as a New Yorker, if I hold the door open for you and you are about to walk and not say thank you, you're getting this door slammed on you because you're not investing me. So that means you walked with. Like you can't even say a thank you about shit. I'm smacking you or with the door smacking you. What are you talking about?
Facts.
Shit is weird, but it's like I don't know.
That's crazy.
If I'm at a job, I signed up to be here, and we gotta start taking accountability for, like, just because you're a supervisor, just because you're a manager, don't mean you. Like, I don't even like management asking me to do a task because based off how you ask, like demanding a task, like, do this. I'm not doing it because you're not even self-aware to just respectfully ask me to do the task correctly. Back
to that thing that you were saying, like, people are tone deaf of how they speak, you know, because it's like what I hear is like,
I'm so glad. Thank you.
How it says things, because we're dealing with people for real. It's like Yeah, just
Ooh. You see how you just call you said look, my fault. You see how you just conceptualized all of that and said what I'm hearing is tone deaf? Okay, you see how I said what I said and you interpreted that extra point? Like that's kind of I genuinely feel like that, like that's how the Bible is written. Like the world is cooked, bro. Like we can't, like, respectfully, like if you watch people who describe the Bible, right? Again, it goes back to just making sense. Nobody is questioning why we operate the way we do, and no one is just saying no, we shouldn't just be doing this shit. Like as smart as all the smart people who make millions of who make millions of dollars, people who are smart. You're telling me that you're not smart enough to create a plan to work better than the shitty government that you are witnessing do bad. Witnessing do bad.
See, but unfortunately, when it comes down to it, though, people that have done that, they get killed. At the end of the day, people that do that have, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not you. It's because people think like you and think like us because I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. Like it's like when people do that, though, there is a strong chokehold on us to
what
where
what pisses me off is nobody is talking about it. Like that's the weird. Like I'm like not all Caucasian people are of an effect of the lineage. Thank you, the lineage, but the ones who are is fucking visible.
Right.
It's visible. It's visible every day. It's visible everywhere. Like it's visible, and you're not gonna tell me. I should just, But I just, and also this whole thing about podcasting and like just people's perspective and talking and consumption. The crazier part is people on the news and politicians and shit like that. Just people and citizens and shit like that. Or relationship advice or whatever the fuck, all this shit. People are giving critiques and criticism and judgment simultaneously not doing better in no fucking regard about the things they're talking about or critiquing or...
See, and also just to add to that though, it's like back to the whole thing of like a job and a situation. Like these people, I think they're just doing a job. So sometimes they're not even living by what they say, but they have to say it because there's a bigger agenda.
But respectfully, that just tells me that they're dumb in their personal life. That just means that, like, outside of the job,
or they just want money.
Oh, I think,
or they just want money.
What I was gonna say, bro, in regards to you saying that, like, if we recognize that like something needs to be changed, like why isn't it being changed? I feel like it's because we're also going against other countries. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It has to be like some type of like alliance with the world. You know what I'm saying?
Look at who's been the ones who've been doing this, the ones who've been organizing this from inception and now, when every presidency from the inception of America as a concept, as a structure, as a thought, as a plan, as a perspective, as natural selection, as any perspective from start to finish to now has been what it's been. And I'm not surprised because the people, the way it's going is by the organization of this fucking landmass. Like, why are we still calling the United States but we have borders? Like, just dumb shit. Like, I just be getting high and just thinking about dumb shit. You're gonna use the word united together but be separated by borders, and you think there's a dog in 50 states. What is it, 51? What is it? I don't even give a fuck. Hawaii, whatever.
I think it comes back down to it though. It's like,
who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck how many states there are?
we're a corporate. We're a business. America's land is a corporate business.
How you gonna tell me?
So let me ask this though, like, to your like, how do you escape it?
I'm cultivating this, right? Because this is the inception of if how I'm thinking about things just get applied to shit. We should be able to budget a country, but they're not doing that. They're like, I'm not even trying to make it a racial thing, but like, America is like by white people, and then you're not gonna think that white people orchestrated the organization of how things started, things were going and gonna go. And like, we're all living under the people who is doing this. This is America, and people who organized America, like, is still having to do it because nobody could even be thinking about this shit. Who's down here? They're fighting over food stamps. Like, we're people will lose their mind if Wi-Fi goes out.
Are you religious? I might have missed it. I don't know if you said it already or not, but like, are you religious or like?
I'm neither, because it's hard to conceptualize. It's hard to, like, respectfully, like, I'm not trying to down.
Before you continue,
no, for sure,
I'm with you.
But.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I believe in.
What can you not conceptualize as far about religion?
Humans are telling humans about an experience, about visuals of a concept of a thing that you can only experience when you die, because if that's what we're talking about, a thing that you can only do a thing once. Is that your wife, your girlfriend?
Yep.
Wife?
Yep.
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
Bet. Your girlfriend has no idea what's going on in here.
No, absolutely not. She
don't know nothing we talked about, what we spoke about, how many blunts we had. Did we introduce ourselves? She don't. So for any one of us to go in there and be like, hey, if you go in this room and go behind the camera and press stop and then watch the recording of it, this will be the experience. But she will only know about it if she sees the thing, because we can all agree that she don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck you telling me about a heaven or hell when how you get there is only one time.
Right.
And then you're supposed to tell me I'm supposed to believe that. You know what it is?
What do you think of people saying that they've died and come back? Maybe like reincarnation or like things of that nature.
Yeah, that's the one exception. But yeah, because that physically happened. Sure, like
you believe it. You believe
I'm
that's possible.
I'm not gonna disbelieve it, because if people have the experience of being on the table, flatlining, whether they know they're at the hospital or not, if somebody flatlines for 10 to 15 seconds and get hit the defibrillator and come back, however they want to use their brain, like whatever they think about or whatever, I'm not gonna say that can't happen, because obviously people have come back, you know what I'm saying, but no, like, I'm as a New Yorker, like, I'm real, like, I pride myself on integrity. So I don't play about passion. I don't play about respect. I don't play about work ethic. I don't play about humbleness. I don't play about principles. And for you to tell me about a belief that should be invested in because you invest in it, that's honestly, respectfully, with all due respect, it's like that's like being born, and not because you're just proving, not because you're not using your mom as significance, right? But if you went off of the belief versus not knowing she was your mother, you wouldn't have to believe that. There would be concrete evidence or a route, birth certificate, DNA. There's a connection to. That's not something that you have to believe, but you're telling me that I have to believe a thing that, like, we don't even know if the moon is real or why. As smart as we are, we're conceptualizing.
Do you believe in the simulation theory?
Sure, that's reasonable, but it's it is. But like, we're conceptualizing the things that we're fucking doing, and we can't even fix operation of money. Come on now, like.
Let me ask you this: do you guys think there's a spirit inside you?
Spirit.
I think bro. I mean,
is there a spirit inside you?
Can I?
Yes, there is a spirit inside me, bro.
What about you?
I believe in the spirit because, like, I'm very spiritual, but I'm not so much religious. You know?
Can we equate spirit to character?
Character?
Yeah, like our individual characters and spirits are physically different. Like, your spirit is how you are, who you are, how, like, your mannerisms.
What about how, like,
if you're left-handed, all right.
Do you dream at night?
If you remember them, because sometimes we don't.
Do you feel like you've had dreams before?
Yeah.
So is that your character traveling somewhere else?
No, I don't mean character as a thing. I mean, like.
Well, spirit's not a thing either.
No, what I'm saying is the word spirit. The physicalness of the spirit would be how we would act or portray, or our own individual personas, right? Like that would be classified as a spirit. Like there's a correlation because, like, we all feel like his spirit to his song. It's him differently, but it's still hard. But I still resonate with it. But like I get the passion behind the significance of significant shit. Like, respectfully,
You said a lot right there.
What about, like, when it comes to, like, so do you believe in ghosts or do you not believe in ghosts?
I'm indifferent because people are
Like, where do we go when we die, man?
What's the word? Like, convincing. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Dumb high.
People are convincing.
People are convincing of ghosts. Yeah. Some people think astrology is fake, but
right. Belief is the number one thing.
Sometimes it seems reasonable. Sometimes.
I mean,
concept wise.
That's the cool thing about where we live, how we live, though, for real, because it's like we can all coexist and share these things. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can believe that your thing. I can't tell you to believe something else because wholeheartedly that's who you are, and what you stand for. And it's like, for me personally, I don't see the correlation of, like, your character and spirit, because it's like I believe there's something greater that is giving us the energy to have a conscious, you know, compared to, like, an animal. Like, an animal, a dog can only decide to be a dog, and it's a dog all day, every day. And it has no control over its emotions and consciousness of control of its emotions.
I don't want to downplay your point, but like, let's really think, right? Like, not to be combative.
No, it's good. Please. I please.
But like, let's. What you said, like, it's hard for me to like, with all due respect, right? It's hard for me to, because how I see that, realistically, he's a dog, the dog is a dog, or a cat is a cat, outside of him having a choice. So like, he can't, he wouldn't have another experience because like, he's not, like, he doesn't have the capability of thinking like a human. Like, humans don't have the capability of, like, we weren't in charge of getting here. You see what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
so like, the reason why it's hard to combat people's beliefs, because it's a passion thing. And like, for me, like, I don't wanna believe my wife is being faithful to me. I don't wanna use belief for the comfort of knowing of you living by the actual real life of being fucking good to me.
Yeah.
I don't wanna use belief for that. I just do it. Like, so it's like for things is like.
So you're not into marriage?
No,
He's married.
Oh,
He's married.
Okay.
yeah, no, it's not that. It's like, you don't have to believe me being good to you because
You're gonna show it.
I physically be good to my wife. Like,
Right.
Regardless if you see her or not. It's not about a belief thing. This whole thing about spirituality and religion and shit, it's like, and I'm not even about to downplay
No.
religion, but like, if the significance is this significant, or a higher power is this significant, then why would he allow us to understand that he didn't have a beginning if that was the thing that created him to have the thing or the power to create this? And you think that, and humans only think this because it seems the most reasonable. So like, because the alphabet, A comes before B. B can create the other 25 letters, but A started something, but also something had to create the alphabet. The word alphabet and the actual alphabet, not just the A, B's, and C's, but B comes before A. Yes, nothing comes before A, but something has to create this shit.
The concept of it.
So, if we don't know what created God, but you're telling me that God created this, but you don't know where this came from to get this, but you're telling me this, but you don't know where this came from to get this, to do the things, to be this. I get the significance.
And you know what they gonna tell you?
What?
Read the Bible. And I'd be like, wait, what? Like, you know?
It just,
that's what they're gonna tell you.
if there was a definitive thing, then it wouldn't be so hard to understand. It's hard to fucking understand because nobody has an answer for where things come from.
Facts.
We don't know where Earths come from. We don't know where galaxies come from. We don't know where planets come from. We don't know where black holes come from. We don't know where galaxies come from.
We don't even know if that shit exists.
We don't know where we come from. We don't.
Hey, we don't even know if that shit exists for real.
I'm not even about to get on the topic of transgender, but like, I'm not even about to touch that. But like, you're not girls.
Right.
Like, you've never been girls.
Never will be.
So why are we? Yo, integrity is like
everything, bro.
integrity is like a disease. Like, People don't want to use it. Like, you know what? I respect you. Y'all make music cool. Like, I can call you a girl. It's fucking crazy. And you're expecting me to use your advice about what is better for my well-being or my vote, or like telling me my vote count, or telling me that just I wouldn't let you make my sandwich. Why the fuck would I let you think for me? But respectfully, watch this. Respectfully, because I fuck with y'all. Like, I work with y'all. Cool. Yeah, we work together. Respectfully, like dead ass. Like, respectfully. My lack of stability financially is because people don't utilize this type of thinking in the employment world as an asset, and I'm faced with discrimination visibly, bro. Fucking yesterday, like, it's just crazy. Like, people, like,
let's not 100% disclose where we're at, but like,
sure. But should I explain this incident?
The situation, hell yeah.
one of the ladies told me I couldn't have my satchel. It was a satchel. It's a military satchel. But like, sure. But like, you think it's reasonable to tell me that we can't allow personal bags behind the metal detectors simultaneously while I'm watching people with bags, fucking clear bags, personal bags. I don't know if they work in corporate. I don't know if they're whoever. I don't know. I'm a temp. So, cool. The reason why it's fucked up is because people think that, like, racism is fake and, like, discrimination is fake, and the lack of progression of men or black men or people or veterans, especially veterans, or just people who don't have opportunity or people who can't find jobs or whatever, is because there's a lack on our end. No, like, it's really crazy. So, like, if something as minute as you not even allow me, and I did it purposely because I would have thought she would have had a tiny bit of understanding. Like, yes, maybe it might be the policy or whatever it might, sure, but like the fact that it says brown is, you know, it's the military, so maybe there's, what's the word, a little bit of accommodation simultaneously while the people who you allowed bags in weren't black. And you Hispanic.
Did they check the bags?
No. All different sizes, some clear, some see-through, some lunch boxes. Granted, yes, it's a lunch box. Cool. It's for lunch. Cool. But that don't mean that this is unreasonable for whatever. But don't judge this.
For sure, you put a pistol in there.
Somebody could easily do that with a lunchbox.
Yeah, word.
And they're bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
I get your point. I get your point.
So it's like, if you're preventing me from doing this type of minute thing,
but that's how they're looking at us, though.
There's no. Then imagine the prevention to even get employment. Period. Anywhere. And I'm not saying I'm all high and mighty. I'm not greedy. I'm not saying I need to deserve the highest pay. But like, people make more money who are dumber. Like, so is it about what the fuck is it about?
Explain that though. People make more money who are dumber.
Y'all.
Cause I be feeling stupid sometimes in this world, and I don't get the largest amount of money. You know what I'm saying?
But like, you're capable. Some people aren't capable and able. I feel like you're capable and able because in a parallel universe, you have a skill set that the majority can't do. So if you tapped into skill at not disclosing where we work at, then you will think of something like just problem solving.
The world knows I do photography, for the record, but just the exact, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. So, like, further your point, though.
What's my point? I'm on a rant. My fault. I do this because, like, respectfully, like...
Because you had said the dumber people make more money sometimes in situations.
Have y'all seen it?
What?
Have you been at employments and whether it's a supervisor or a manager, they just seem unqualified. So
absolutely.
So if that's the case, and if I can identify it, then how the fuck am I unqualified to get the job? Or even whether it's whatever the fuck, whether it's below you or of... Respectfully, watch this. I learned how to drive an 18-wheeler in 6 weeks. Not knowing how to break down a pistol, fucking throw a grenade, or fucking do all type of shit, right? So if I have the capability of doing that in that amount of time, diligently, then I should be able to come into civilian life and apply for a job of whatever I feel qualified to do, whether it's an intern, whether it's entry, whether it's whatever the fuck, to do the thing, because I can clearly show that I'm capable of doing the task. Furthermore, at a higher capability than than people who interview me. But then this is like I'm ticked off because like it's because I'm black, like it's because like you like I could see when it's your reason. Like I can see it. Like people think it's not real. Okay, well, like if I'm experiencing it, then like, all right, I'm gonna make an example of somebody doing it. Like I'm gonna make an example. Like whether I see it and if it happens, when it happens, experience it happen, record it happen, justify it happen, and I'm gonna smack the whole shit at you. Yeah. Whether it's where we at, whether it's who it is, like I don't like no. Because again, unfortunately, I come from a lineage of y'all being disrespectful, blatant too. And again, I was born in '93, so prior to me, this is how y'all were treating Cali and Arizona and
right.
and Detroit and fucking Chicago. Yeah. Not me. I'm gonna smack anybody, any human. And on top of the fact that we live on the land of the thing happening, of the origin of the discrimination of me. Yeah. Because you know why I'm mad? Because everybody mad at Kanye. Everybody mad at Kanye. Everybody mad at Kanye because he said slavery was a choice. Watch this. Respectfully, with all due respect, because in the only one perspective, I understand. The only time this makes sense, the choice I have of if I'm of age and I understand of what I'm in and what the fuck is going on, there's no amount of justification, human being, cousin, sister, aunt, my mother. Food,
let me get you
food,
there.
Food,
you think the people who didn't think slavery was a choice, you don't think they died?
Wait, say that again.
You don't think that the people who thought like Kanye, who was on some slavery was a choice and decided that they were going to choose different, you don't think that those people died?
You mean like leaving?
Leaving, going, just rebelling, period.
If you rebel, I'd rather rebel than accept respectfully, white racism. White racism?
No word. I hear you. But do you think people died because of that?
Sure. Like, I'd rather die.
Okay.
Than,
and that's what I was getting at.
It's like, first off, why is there death? Because I don't want to accept racism. the fuck? Like, there's
that's
plenty
wrong.
of
That's
alternatives
wrong.
if I don't accept slavery. Fucking, so now you think, officer, because you wear this shit, that because you think that you're saying this, that you think that the people who you're talking to don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now you don't even know that I'm ex-military. So you don't even, bro, no. Fucking, like, and I'm supposed to fight enemies, foreign and domestic.
How did you get out the military?
Just discharged. Just finished the contract and finished. I just feel like resigning because just the world kept getting crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, it's just about, again, integrity. And like, we're not operating in integrity of what we're doing, whether it's the president, whether it's politicians, whether it's police, whether it's ICE, whatever it is. Like, people just think that because you say some shit, I'm supposed to do some shit because you think that I'm supposed to do some shit because you tell me some shit. No, like, that's not because you give me money. And again, going back to money, like, I help your business succeed. I'm not working for you. That's a slave. That's where that comes. I work for you. No, we work together. Like, you wouldn't have an operation to run if you didn't have people running it.
Yeah.
Fucking simple. Like,
their perspective on us just being one person and
us, but
you're replaceable.
I'm glad you said that. I let it known what my perspective too, because I don't have to be here. I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't want you to think that you get to tell. Like, I don't want you to think that like it's okay for you to talk.
Nigga, well, I'm with that.
I don't want you.
That's
to
my
think
mindset
okay.
too, though. Like, I don't.
And bro, like, and no, not for my labor, not for me being an asset to your fucking company. Like, there's no way, no. So, if it's acceptable, then if you understand boundaries, then we can, okay, cool. Then I could adhere to fucking job policies, but don't think. Yeah, I just hate that shit.
No, for sure.
I hate that with parents. I hate that. It just, when it's done wrong, like, it shouldn't be a law. It should not be a crime to rebel about anything that is fucking wrong. Like niggas don't have the power to like have like self-reflection to be like, nah, everybody right about some shit. I'm just trying to make sense.
That's 100%.
I'm just trying to make sense.
And people don't know how to be wrong. People don't know how to be wrong and accept that they're wrong or take accountability sometimes. They don't know 100. You guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it there. You know what I'm saying? I think we chopped it up good. I love your perspective, sure. And I love the way that you speak about things because it's a different perspective. It's interesting because these are the things I think about as well, you know. And it's like, it's cool to see other people on that, you know. And then for the viewers out there, like, think about these things for real because it's like.
Man. And to piggyback quickly, like, I never had like. This is my first time being like so sociable with these type of perspectives and shit like that. So like, like-minded people who could do this, whether it's celebrities or us or whatever. If it makes sense, like we could. You said it. Yeah.
Like. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta surround yourself by people who can use critical thinking. You know what I'm saying, and not be so emotional with your thoughts, and just try to understand
and utilize.
But back to what you were saying though. Yeah. I'm not gonna cap. Some people do need to be smacked. At the end of the day, some people do, and that's the thing about it's like we live in a world where it's like everybody's so sensitive. Everybody's so sensitive. Back like. Honestly, I agree with a lot of the things because it's like some people need to be put in their place for real, and nobody's ever done that for them.
Yeah, I ain't gotta be a belligerent to get that point across.
Right, 100.
I just no, like not here. I'm not one of them. Just because I'm in Arizona don't mean I'm from Arizona. Like I will quickly let that be.
And it's like also in those situations, it's like. They can get away with it with some people, and other people are not. And so it's like, who's gonna play the game? Yeah. Who's gonna just take whatever just to go on to those better positions because they're easily controllable or they're easily told what to do, and it's like to play the game and you don't want to play that game for real.
Because I'm not in the game. Like, I'm not playing it. I'm not.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, it looks gaming.
Yeah. Yo, you guys, make sure you follow his channel when he creates it. Like I said, down below, I'm gonna link it when it's created. If it's not down there yet, that means it's not ready yet. But when it is, tap in.
Guys, get me organized, give me a nice little setup,
Hey, however I can help, I'm down to help. To create, to help for the art of it, for just this is what I love to do.
Me too.
Definitely,
be an asset for sure.
My dog, sign us out. Words of inspiration to anybody out there listening.
Man, I would just say, man, just tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing this often, right?
I'm with it.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody that's, locked down, you know what I'm saying, have a dream, always chase it. You know what I'm saying, get out with your, you know what I'm saying, on your P's and Q's, man, because, it's rough out here, but I'm saying it's better than in that motherfucker. And, we live in a polarizing world, bro. It's different sides to everything, bro, but always stand in what you believe in wholeheartedly. And yeah, man, stay blessed.
Any last words, my dog?
Man. It's not rocket science out right now.
Stream it.
Wylit everywhere.
Buy the album.
WYLIT. Buy the album, stream the album. All platforms, like I said. And you'll find some of my words of inspiration there. So
support my brother.
That's a fact. Yo, you guys, thank you for sitting down, chopping it up, man. I appreciate it for real. You guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, bless up.